I have just I have just cut this open, so I do not have so my address doesn't show on the internet. This is my advent from Megan. I am so she sent me a bag. I sent her a bag too. This one has Santa on it. This is a Christmas bag. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is my advent from Megan. Megan and I have been exchanging advents. I think it's possible. This is our 4th year, at least the 3rd, maybe the, look how cute. Oh my gosh. She has little tiny clips. Oh, you know you're getting those back next year, Megan. Oh my God, they are so cute. And I'm recycling. I recycled when I sent her advent. I recycled her from my last year's advent. So, oh my God, that is so adorable. And look at them. They're all there. And she even kindly put number 1 on top, number 2. I think I put hers the other way around so that she might have to dump hers out. Oh, this is Christmas. Oh my gosh. Now I feel like a jerk. This is so fat and so much yarn. Oh my goodness. Please enjoy the ginger cat fur. Cookie thought you needed some. Oh my gosh, it's from her cat. How adorable. Oh my gosh, I feel like a jerk now. She didn't mean to make me feel like a jerk. It wasn't her intention. Day 14. Day 14 has something fun. Day 20. Day 25. Day 22. Oh my gosh, this is so wonderful. Ooh, here's a big fat one. 17 through 10. I mean 10 to 17. Oops. She's hilarious. Ooh, and what's this one say? 18 to 24. Ooh, oh my God. Now see, I'm messing it up. I'm messing it up because I'm so greedy. I want to know what's going on. Day 17. Day 17. These are, Megan, I'm sorry. These are as cute as can possibly be. I'm going to make a little garland with those numbers. Every time I open one, I'm going to put it on my garland. Day 3 bonus. Megan's the best. She really is the best. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, and here's something else. Day 19. Okay, so now they're all mixed up. I know now I'm gonna have to dig for day number 1 when the time comes. Oh, here's another one. Oh, Megan, you're the best. You're the best. Oh my gosh. Those little, oops. I may have to rearrange things because I have one where the thing came off because I'm messing it up. I'm sorry I messed it up. But I was so greedy and I wanted to see what was in there. And now I messed it up. I'll figure it out. 12 bonus. Oh my gosh, it's so many bonuses. And then Christmas. I'm going to put it over here. I'm sorry, I messed it up. These are so adorable. Oh, I'm going to have a little tiny garland of little tiny mittens. So I'm going to have to figure out what I messed up and go find number 1 again. See, I shouldn't be so greedy. I should have just left it. Number 1 and number 2 were on the top, and probably that one probably wasn't messed up till I got involved. And this cute bag. Oh, OMG. Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my dear. How fun. No, I can't wait till Tuesday. Yes, I can. I can wait till Tuesday. I'm a big girl now. I am. Merry Christmas. Good morning. I'm Barbara. Welcome to the Flame and Fiber CoronaVlog. my phone's being weird, so I have a Halo and I can't figure out why. I rebooted it and everything, so I'm looking Halo-y. I went around the kitchen. When it's on self-portrait. I wonder if I do it the other way. It's like my self-portrait camera is fuzzy or something, but I tried to wipe it, which probably is not the best thing to do. Anyway, it's Saturday, the 28th. And I'm fuzzy. Oh well, I'm going to be fuzzy and then I'm going to work on it. I haven't seen this before. So you can just see me all soft and good morning. Oh. So now I'm fussing with my camera. I'm moving it a little closer. I have my video. I opened my Advent for me, and so I messed up my tripod. Why did I mess it up? I changed it. Now I got to change it back. Anyway, so one thing I said in that video, which I realize is a lie, I am not sending those little tiny mitten clips back to her for her Advent next year. I won't be doing that. I'll be using them for a garland around my house. So, sorry, Megan. I hope you got upset for yourself. They are so adorable. So it is Saturday after Thanksgiving. I talked to my sister last night. I saw an inconsistency on NCIS last night that made me laugh. I was just, clicking around my TV, clicking around my Netflix, and I came upon, oops, Dennis's tea is ready. Hold on. His cup wasn't full when I took it to him, so I made him another pot. So there's tea when he's ready. So I was watching NCIS, and Ziva was in the hospital and really upset, and she started beating up on a candy machine. She was in Washington, D.C. And I called my sister, and I said, Ziva was beating up a candy machine that had a Unibar in it. And she started laughing. Me too. If you're not somewhat bi-coastal, you might not know either why that's funny or what a Unibar is. But a Unibar is our mother's favorite candy bar, and it is not available on the East Coast. So there would never be a candy machine in Washington, D.C. that had a Unibar in it. We can't get them here. Which is crazy in this time. We could order them from Amazon, I'm sure. It's the letter U-N-O in silver paper. Very distinctive. And it's like a chocolate mousse, a light chocolate mousse covered with darker chocolate. It's similar, but nothing like Three Musketeers. The inside is creamier and more delicious by a lot. But anyway, it made me laugh, and it made me call my sister and say, "Look what I just saw," because she often, she periodically sends my mom a package of Unibars because my sister's in Idaho, where they can get them. But I had a nice conversation with Christy. Hi, Christy, my sister Christy, who watches my vlog. Enjoy your coffee. I called my parents too because Aura stayed till like 9:30 on Thanksgiving, and I thought it might be a little late to call them. But Daddy assured me that they're awake till 10. I said, okay, well, next time I'll call at 9:30. But they're fine. They had a nice Thanksgiving dinner. They served them, the works. And not too much is going on over there. Looking for ways to Zoom or Skype or something. So when my brother goes to visit them, he can take Daddy's Nook home, or maybe buy him maybe get him a little tablet of some kind and set it up for him. So that would be nice. So one thing my sister did ask me, she's a smarty pants, did you do any cleaning yet and getting ready for your decorating? Which of course the answer was no, I didn't. But I got ready for Christmas. There you are. Here are my girls. There's Maisie for the bed and Pearl heading up the hallway. I did get ready for Christmas because I finished Christy's boxing. And it's just, and I put it in to soak, so I was going to block it last night, and then I forgot about it, and I was getting ready for bed, and Dennis says, you know, your sweater's still here. Is that okay? I said, yeah, it's okay, because I put it in my washer to spin, and it's an 8-minute spin cycle, so I decided to let it soak overnight. It won't hurt. And, you know, I dyed it myself, and I wanted to, but not much dye came out of it. The water was slightly blue, but not much. It just finished spinning, and when I'm done, I will go lay it out, and you can see it tomorrow. I'll put the ceiling fan on. And it will dry, and I will be able to show it to you tomorrow. So I finished that. So I was on a finishing kick. Ooh, Rich, don't look. I was on a finishing kick, and I finished Rich's fingerless gloves. This is the other yarn. This was the first yarn I tried to make speckled for Christy's sweater. And I really love this, which is good because I have 4 more skeins of this, so I will be making myself a nice big sweater. I think I'm gonna do a knit that baby one more time that Megan suggested, and I bought the pattern a while ago. So anyway, they turned out really good. They're big. They'll be loose, but this is for him to wear in the house when he's typing. So they turned out great, but they're also ribbed, so you know, I think they'll be comfy, and I hope he'll like them. So I finished those, and so Christy and Rich are both done. Christy just has to block daughter Christy. It does get confusing in our house sometimes. In the past, they were Big Christy and Little Christy, which, you know, at this point, both of them adult women decided they didn't like, you know, probably not the best. And I think the last time they were together, well, or when we were talking about it, daughter Christy in the family is Dr. Christy, and I guess sister Christy is Christy and Dr. Christy. I don't know. I forget what Sister Christy. But it depends on who I talk to. If I'm talking to my parents, I say Sister Christy or Daughter Christy. If I'm talking to my brother, no. If I'm talking to my mother, I say, yeah. Anybody in my family, I say Sister Christy or Daughter Christy. But I do slip sometimes and say Big Christy and Little Christy, because we did that for a very long time. Well, for a very long time, it made perfect sense. So what was I saying? Which Christy was I talking about? I still have the halo. I don't know what's with that. My phone has started to update its software itself without my permission in the middle of the night. It just tells me I'm doing it. Screw you. Even when it's off. So I think I got an update that gave my selfies a halo. So I need to look in settings. There may be a setting now for that. I don't even know. Weird. And I did a little test, and my little test showed me that it comes out on the recording. It's not just what I'm viewing. So anyway, it's a little weird. But I was talking about one of my Christies, and now I don't remember what I was going to say. But anyway, I'm all set for their gifts, and so I was feeling productive, and so I did a sleeve and a half of Janine's boxy. So when I was thinking about what was going on and everything, I realized that, I was watching Leslie's vlog yesterday, and something she said triggered in me. Oh, because she's starting an Advent knit along for people to knit every day during Advent. She's going to do Vlogmas, so that'll be fun. So she's doing like a Vlogmas knit along, and she's going to be recording every day, and she's going to be knitting every day, but she was looking for a project that wouldn't be too much knitting each day, but just something she could work on, and maybe, you know, she could finish it and wear it Christmas Eve. And so it got me thinking about my Advent knitting, and I wanted to do the heart and cowl from Curious Handmade, and I want to decorate, and I want to get into the celebration part of Christmas really early. And so I decided that I wanted to have my Christmas presents finished by December 1st. Before I opened my Advent, I wanted to make sure that I had everything done that I wanted to do for gifts and things, so that when December 1st came along, I was knitting and crafting for my Christmas, for myself. And so I decided that it was really important to me to finish these gifts by the 1st, which I think is Tuesday. I need to look at my calendar. And so that was the motivation behind and you know, when your first step is straighten up your dining room, it's a crummy first step. So it's, you know, it's going to take me a little while, but I'm going to work on it a little bit today. But I'm going to finish Janine's boxy. And so then I will have all my gifts that I have decided to make made. But I am gonna go look around for a little something to maybe knit or create for each of the granddaughters, because I hate to not give them a handmade gift for Christmas. But I'm not gonna knit them sweaters. I think they can wear their Dover fell sweaters still. They're not growing that fast, and I made the sweaters biggish. So they have Nana sweaters to wear, I think, and so I might look for a little something, a little Susan B. Anderson type. Hey, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? No? You're going to just walk away. Okay. Kind of cute little thing to include in their package when I send it, so. But that was my plan, and I executed on my plan yesterday and feel really good about getting those two things done. And I'm very far on Janine's, and so I won't have any trouble getting it done by the 1st, and it doesn't feel at all urgent, so I have 3 days, counting today, to do 4 hours of knitting, which I think I can manage. The other thing I did yesterday, that I did last night while I was knitting on Janine's boxy, I watched Holiday Home Makeovers with Mr. Christmas. I think that's the name of the series. It's on Netflix. And is basically people send him a letter and say, you know, whatever reason, can you come and decorate my house? So it had 4 or 5 episodes. I didn't realize it was so few, and I was really sad when I got to the end. But I was looking for ideas and inspirations, and I got some inspirations. Well, the first thing I decided was I'm completely changing up my decorating. I have put my reindeer on the mantle, and you know, my big metal Christmas tree on the bachelor chest every year since I have those things and I'm in this house. I mean, everything has a place, and I just stick it there. And so I've decided that nothing is going to go anywhere it's ever been before. I'm really changing it up. The other thing that I want to do is I want to take much more of our stuff out of the living room than I normally do. Normally, I just take a few big pieces out and to make room for a few big Christmas pieces and leave the rest. And I think I'm going to remove a lot more of my current decorations than, and because I'm gonna do more in here. And I have an idea for some kind of a swag, Christmas fabric swag detail on these two mirrors. Oh, did that change? Not much. Because I have, as you can see, I don't have curtains on those, so I could put curtains on those. And I was thinking of some, I'm gonna see if I can find some nice plaid, Christmas plaid for that. And I thought I would also make slip covers for, we have a few throw pillows on our couch, and I thought I would make Christmas slip covers for those throw pillows that match the curtains. Hey, what's on your ear, goofball? And, you know, so those are the things I've been thinking about. So I warned Dennis I'm going to be spending a little bit more money on Christmas than I normally do. And he's very concerned about putting the Christmas tree behind the chair, you know, in the corner here, behind his chair. This corner, right here. And because the dogs can't run around it, and he really, it's important to him. So I think we may not be putting up the big giant tree. I may be buying a tabletop size tree, and it'll either go in the window. We have a window seat in front of this window that you can see the poinsettias are sitting on, or I'm going to put it on the bachelor's chest, which is back there in front of that window that's got a poinsettia on it. It's got stuff on it now, and have a tree sitting there. This is my chair where I sit right here behind the globe. So either place, it won't be straight in my view, but it wasn't going to be straight in my view anyway, even if we put the big one back in the corner. So anyway, I've got it's given me some ideas, and so I already moved. I have a few decorations that never go down, like my fairy lights, but I already moved my wreath that used to be on the door to the basement over here in front of the window. I decided I wanted a wreath there, and I said, oh, let me see how that looks. Now that wreath is 10 or more years old. That's part of our decor. And it is dried flowers. So I'm going to see if I can dust it really well and see how it holds up. That may not be the wreath that stays there. I was just testing. I thought I wanted a wreath in front of that window, and I'm right, I do. So anyway, I've been thinking about decorating. So I was getting inspiration, and I was preparing to be ready to do my decorating by getting my Christmas presents ready so that my December will be all about, well, I'm not going to wait till December 1st to start decorating necessarily. I'm just saying, by the time I start my Advent knitting, I want to be done with my Christmas knitting, my obligation knitting, which isn't really an obligation because it's a joy. You wouldn't think, I knit, Christie's Boxies are the 5th Boxy I knit this year. I don't know if you watch the Stockinette Zombies. I haven't seen their podcasts in a long time. I've been cut down my number of podcasts, I have to admit. And I haven't seen their podcast a long time, but a couple of years ago, Just Run Knits, I'm not even remembering her real name, knit a Hit a food day, the Hit a Food Day sweater, that beautiful, you know, open lacework sweater, Hit a Food Day, one a month. She gave them to different people, and They, as a Christmas gift for her, they ended up making a calendar for her. Each month was one of them wearing their sweater. It was so lovely. But she did one a month, so I did 5 boxies. I got my last knit vent pattern this week. I went out and found it today from yesterday from Curious Handmade, and it is Hearten Mittens. So I'm doing the Hearten cowl, and it's Hearten mitts, not mittens. It's fingerless mitts, and she has 2 sizes, adult and child. And I decided to do the adult, even though I have an extremely small hand. But I think I could adjust it to be kind of an in-between size. But anyway, I thought they were pretty, and I'm thinking about doing both the cowl and the mitts together for my Advent knitting. Although the cowl has sections where it's striped, and this does not. So this is not exactly the same pattern, color pattern as the cowl. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing that. I haven't decided for sure. So that's all I have in front of me. I'm wearing my other lip gloss. I don't even know if you can tell. It's very subtle. It's like lip colored. It's not actually clear, but it could be. If you had darker lips, it would make your lips light. But mine, it's kind of lip colored. And I have my gold hoops. Excuse me, my regular gold hoops. I forgot to highlight my earrings yesterday. I hadn't ever worn them, I know. But they were just tiny little red beads that I made. So they were just a little tiny. I'm wearing my Karina sweater. I washed this in the washing machine on hand wash cycle, and I dried it in the dryer with my socks. The socks turned out fine, and the sweater turned out fine. It might have shortened up a little bit, and it feels like it tightened up a little bit, but not much. I think it mostly probably lost length, to be honest, which was fine. But I was hoping to for it to be a little less sloppy looking. It was looking a little sloppy, and I think it does. But it's comfy and soft, and I love it. So that's what I'm wearing. It is a gorgeous day out there, although now it's cloudy. So the sunshine has changed, but the halo effect has not. So I need to rummage around on my phone and see what the story is, or figure out how to use my other side camera. Then I won't be able to look at myself. Which probably would be okay. I would actually look in the camera for most of the time, but I wouldn't know what you're seeing. Maybe this is the indicator that I need to get myself a camera. A video camera. A camera for my videos. Then I could look things up on my phone like people do. And I have a fancy tripod to put it on. Maybe I'll think about that. I don't know. Meanwhile, I'm all glowy for some reason. I will wish you farewell. I hope you are doing well. I hope everyone... Oh, and I forgot. I made notes because I was forgetting things. I forgot to wish Patty a happy 80th birthday yesterday. She turned 80 and had a Zoom birthday party. And I hope you had a wonderful Zoom birthday party. And I took notes things I wanted to talk about, and they're over there. I'll go get them just in case. Nope, I didn't forget anything. That's a funny thing about my memory. When I used to work and I was learning something new, I would take notes. You know, when people tell me to do this and you want trying to do that and this is why we're doing it, you know, and I would take notes. And they, oh, you don't have to take notes. It's easy. You don't have to take notes. I'm like, I have to take notes. I, 90% of the time, never looked at the notes. But taking the notes helped file it in my brain. And that's how I learned. If I wrote it down as I was hearing it, it stayed with me. And I rarely had to look at the notes unless I was going back, you know, 4 years later to try to do it again. But, so anyway, writing it down last night apparently made me remember all the things I wanted to say. Because except for Patty's birthday, which came at the very end, I had said everything. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope you're all well, and I will see you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay safe.